Good morning, students. Yesterday we read the story Jadav and the Tree Place. We left the story at the point Jadav plants new saplings and different kinds of trees to the ground. That's the island. So let's move forward and complete the story. Soon his plants took root and started growing. As they grew, they spread new seeds, and the new seeds in turn took root. Shoots became trunks, trunks grew branches, and the branches reached for the sky. What was once a no tree place became a green, many trees place. As the trees grew, insects came, then came birds. First came small birds like warblers, vectils, parakeets, and chats to eat insects and fruits. Then large birds like vultures, pelican, hornbills, and storks followed. They flew in from near and far to make their nest in Jadav's tree place. So, in both this paragraph, we see that the plants which were planted by Jadav has now started growing, and as they grew they spread the seeds there, and this seeds has in turn took the root. They started to take the root there, and the small shoots which were planted has now been become a trunks now, and trunks grew into the branches, and branches has reached for the sky. It means that the plants which were grown has now been turned into a fully grown up trees, and the no tree place has finally changed into the many tree place. And the earlier it was a barren place, and it was of no use, but now it has been turned into a green place. Now it become a suitable place. So as it turned into a suitable place, it attract the many creatures. So the trees grew, the insects came, and as the insect came, the birds came. First of all, the small birds came there like warblers, parakeets, and chats, and it was followed by the large birds like pelicans and hornbills. And these birds, as they came there, they started to make their nest in the green place. Next come the animals: deer, rabbits, monkeys, and later even large animals like buffaloes, elephants, tigers, and rhinos. Finally there come the snakes. They cooled themselves in the shade of Jadav's tree. When Jadav saw the snakes, he sat down and cried happy tears. His tree place had finally become a forest. So the green place has now been followed by the creatures. First of all come the insect there, then it was followed by the birds, then small birds come, then it was followed by the large birds, then come the small animals like this, the large animals, and finally came the snake. When Jadav saw the snakes, were cooling themselves under the trees, he feel very happy from inside. Because the step which he had taken, the plan or the mission which he had which he was doing to create the no tree place into the many tree place was because of this was because of the dead snakes which he had seen earlier near the banks of the Brahmaputra. So these snakes remind him. Now the snakes which were cooling themselves in the shade reminds him of those dead snakes, those were laying earlier. So it was Jadav hard works, it was Jadav determinations that he had able to continue his hard works and continue to plant the trees there, continue to works there in though it was very hard for him to work for a single day, but he has not only worked for 1 or 2 years, but he had spent so many years, he had put so many efforts to convert this no tree place into the many tree place. And finally he is seeing all types of creature there like birds, small birds, large birds, and animals also, different kinds of animals also, and finally he saw the snakes there. So his works has now been turned into a fruitful work. So Jadav was known as the forest man of India because he planted a forest. Now all the creatures were there, like birds, like animals, lizards, snakes. So finally it become a forest. He is growing old, but still plants seeds and young trees in all the no tree place he sees. He wants to bring back all the old forests that have been cut down. He wants the whole world to be happy, lovely, lots of tree place. So, like this, the Jadav is known as the forest man of India because because his hard works, because of his hard works, because of his continuous work, he never give up. He never give up. But he do every day. He had done a very hard works to make the forest, to make the no tree play into the green place, and finally the green place into a forest. Now Jadav is growing old, but still he used to plant the seeds and plant the young trees in the no tree place whenever he find the no tree place, because he wants the because he wants to bring back all the old forest. Now all the old forests which have been cut down, now he wants the bring back the all the old forest, and he wants the world to be happy, lovely place, and a lot of tree place. So it is the story of a Javed Pine, who is known as the forest man of the India, and we come to know why he is known as the forest man of India. And Jadav Pine has been has been honored with the Padma Shri award by the government, and still he's worked as an environmentalist, and he is doing very good work. Hope you have enjoyed the story. So in the next PDF I'll give you the question answer, some worksheets. So good day.